Plenty of attention focused on Eden Hazard as he goes through his warm-up routine. He's been flying in the Europa League, top scorer in this competition. Can he add more goals tonight? We'll find out soon. The floodlights are beaming down on the players here at Stamford Bridge in West London. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon. And it's a second leg match in the round of 16 stage in the Europa League. It's Chelsea and they face Villareal.
Well, Chelsea are in total control in that first leg, Derek. In all departments, they're absolutely superb. Really, really strong up front, sharp. Surely this tie is over, barring a miracle.
And number 10, Eden Hazard.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Antonio Rudiger starts with David Luiz in central defence. Willian plays with Eden Hazard out wide. And the main striker today is the Argentinian Gonzalo Higuain. This is what they'll be up against today. The tactical battle is going to be highly instructive. 4-3-3 on one side and 4-3-3 on the other, Lee.
Well, when you match systems up, it's all about individuals. Who can get the better of the player you're playing against? And in this formation, certainly the wingers are going to be key on either side. And the lone striker, when the balls come in the box, he needs some support from one of those three midfield players making runs into the penalty area.
Underway in the second leg of this Europa League round of 16 tie. Not typical of Willian to be wasteful as he was then. Santi Cazorla has it. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Santi Cazorla. And here's Pablo Fornals. And clears his lines. It's with David Luiz. Here is Willian. Read it superbly to take back possession. Moreno. Gerard Moreno with that effort! And up for grabs off the keeper. And the danger clear. And taken away from Hazard. Might be a chance here. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Higuain! And cleared away. Can they slot it home? He's got the right idea with that pass. And crossed in there. And a half-baked clearance. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Chelsea couldn't maintain possession. Santi Cazorla. Pablo Fornals. And it's played into the centre. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Ziyech. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, that break looks so promising, but nothing coming from it. Manu Trigueros. N'Golo Kanté. And now Willian coming into it. And here now is Kanté manoeuvring his way forward. And a good-looking ball. Well, it might still work out for them. Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. It is now with Jorginho. Here is Willian. And the defender takes care of business. And the cross from Willian. And Higuain to put his team in front. The first goal of the night.
Well, take a look at this again. No finer sight than watching a player catch a volley so sweetly. Look where it ends up. It's a beautiful goal.
Well, a bit more analysis as regards the goal. The opening goal of the game then. Manu Trigueros has it. Ball with Pablo Fornals. N'Golo Kanté. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. He has plenty of support. Higuain! Easy peasy for the goalkeeper. There's a thorough understanding of defending Azpilicueta. And Higuain. Thundered clear. Higuain. Kanté. Staunch rearguard action. And Chelsea win the corner. Fired over by Hazard here. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Ball with Alvaro. Giving it to the opposition, Willian. Stamford Bridge, synonymous with Chelsea Football Club. There has been talk over recent years about moving, but that would be difficult for many fans, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they wouldn't want to leave this place. And one interesting little conversational piece in the dressing room, they always had the seats that we sat on were always really low down. You had to almost do your back in to get up and down from those. I think they did it on purpose.
And they are on the move again. That's a routine take. Willian. He might be able to profit from the wide position. It is a fruitful forward run. An authoritative challenge. Given away by Chelsea. And here's Pablo Fornals. Straight forward for the keeper. Tremendous vision. He's really sliced them open. And now Willian coming into it. Willian! And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? So 2-0 now.
Goal for Chelsea.
Manu Trigueros has it. Victor Ruiz. Given away. Ball with Alvaro. Moreno. Tremendous. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. He's just caught you off the top of his head, really.
Ziyech. Willian. Moving through the gears. Clattered away. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Eden Hazard. Higuain. Ziyech. Nice and easy for the keeper. An incisive pass. It is to be a throw-in. N'Golo Conte. And here now is Conte. And the striking instincts of Higuain still working well.
Just finding space, he drifts off defenders, and the finish is brilliant. Well, here's a replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
And a bit more analysis as regards the goal. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Santi Cazorla has it. Alvaro. Santi Cazorla. Ball with Pablo Fornals. And here's Gerard Moreno. Eden Hazard. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Sergio Asenjo didn't have to think about it too much. Higuain. And now Willian coming into it. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Ziyech. Jorginho. And now here's Eden Hazard. And the defender takes care of business. And Higuain. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Very good use of advantage there by the official, letting the play carry on, and then only subsequently handing out the yellow card.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the fans want. They want to see the game going on. They don't want to see it stopped for something like that. You can always go back and book the player later.
And deep into the penalty area. And cleared away. Higuain.
The fourth official has indicated...
Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage of this promising position? Ball with Pablo Fornals. Santi Cazorla. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Victor Ruiz. This is Azpilicueta. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. And the cross from Willian. And Higuain to put his team in front. The first goal of the night. It is the second and decisive leg of this Europa League round of 16 tie. And the second half begins here. He's given it away. Pablo Fornals. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there, and you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Santi Cazorla has it. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Hazard. Conte now. Pablo Fornals with it. Lost possession. Conte. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Victor Ruiz. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And the decision is one of offside here. Given it away. There's a wonderfully old-fashioned striking quality about Gonzalo Higuain. Lee, how would you assess his performance?
Wow, he's simply the difference between these two sides. All the eyes will be on him for this second half. Can he get the hat-trick?
Effective challenge. Santi Cazorla. Manu Trigueros has it. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Moreno. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Victor Ruiz. Pablo Fornals with it. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Jorginho. Well, he's setting the table for his team. Good numerical situation. Eden Hazard. Pablo Fornals with it. Gerard Moreno. Carrying a genuine threat here. Moreno. Crucial block from David Luiz. Throw-ins given. Gerard Moreno. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Aspilicueta now. Higuain. And now here's Eden Hazard. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Marcos Alonso. Hazard on the ball. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. Full of ideas here. Higuain. Eden Hazard. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Substitution for Villareal.
And a substitution in the offing.
Number 19, Santi Cazorla. To be replaced by... Substitution for Chelsea. Coming off the pitch, number 5, Jorginho. And number 9, Gonzalo Higuain. Coming onto the pitch, number 18, Olivier Giroud. And number 12, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
And here now is Loftus-Cheek. It wasn't an especially high-quality header, was it?
Well, that was like one of mine, or more to the point, like one of yours, Derek.
You're spot on with that assessment, Lee. Marcos Alonso. And given away. And here now is Conte. And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. And scope for the cross. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Ball with Pablo Fornals. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Azar on the ball. This is Loftus-Cheek. Excellent challenge. Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
And Eden Hazard at the corner kick controls. Marcos Alonso. And here's Gerard Moreno. Moreno. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. And that is offside. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And Chelsea have given us away. Ball with Alvaro. Pablo Fornals with it. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Given away. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. Willian. And Willian whips it in. And they deal with the threat this time. Giroud. And dispossessed. Just wanted to get it out of there. So a throw in to Chelsea. This is Loftus-Cheek. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He has plenty of support. Mateo Kovacic. And it's Azar's cross. Keeper's contribution, but what next? And a no-nonsense clearance. This is Loftus-Cheek. Aimed towards Conte. A really sumptuous ball. And whipped into the box. A lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Moreno. Will there be a tangible end product? Pablo Fornals. And in it goes!
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
A chance to revisit the goal. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Azpilicueta. This is Loftus-Cheek. The ball with Marcos Alonso. And now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Free kick to Chelsea. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And fired from the flank into the area. Giroud! Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Eden Hazard. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Well, he's given it away. He's in control of the situation. It's with Ramiro Funes Mori. Giroud. Well, in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Well, the creative teamwork of Chelsea tonight has been absolutely superb. The players have all been on the same hymn sheet. The flow, the movement, it's been brilliant.
Hazard on the ball. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. David Luiz. This is Azpilicueta. It's with David Luiz. It's with Marcos Alonso. This is Azpilicueta. This is Loftus-Cheek. Rudiger has it. They've given it away. Moreno. This is Loftus-Cheek. Conte now. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order.
Of added time.
Marcos Alonso. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Given away by Chelsea. Ball with Pablo Fornals. Pablo Fornals. Well, visionary passing. Corner given. Corner kick played over, and ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Iborra, carrying a genuine threat here. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And the referee has given them a corner. Wonderful block. Crossing possibilities. Just straying offside. So the end of this particular contest, the end of this particular tie, and it's good news for Chelsea fans everywhere, because Chelsea are the side to progress.
Well, you do have to say, Derek, there'll be sterner tests to follow, but I really like watching this team. They've progressed to the next round, fully deserved. What awaits them in the next round, we wait and see, but I'm excited about their future.
And the cross from Willian. And Higuain to put his team in front.